welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to customize this pickup truck for my kid. And before that, I'm going to tell you about some bad news about an accident that I had. Right after finishing customizing this truck, I went to ride with my bicycle and tried to attempt a big jump and failed. So I landed on my wrist and dislocated my hand, and I had to go through surgery, and now I'm disabled, let's say for the next 2 months, and I can't use my left hand. So I'm going to upload some videos that I've photo shooted before the accident, and this is one of them. As you see, I've already taken the base off, and the truck parts are held together by a different way than I'm used to. And as you see, the rear section is made of plastic, the front one is made of metal, and the piece that holds everything together is this black window piece that I'm trying to take off right now. My plan is to take the plastic piece at the back of this truck, and then I will replace it with a flatbed piece that I'm going to create out of wood. Finally, after some struggle, I've managed to take off this part, and now I'm going to take off this window piece as well. I don't want to stay with this black window part, and I'm going to have to find interior part that will be replacing this one. I want this car to have seats and of course a steering wheel. Now I'm going to continue with the plan and create a flatbed here, and I will also add suspension system for this truck as my kid asked me to do. Overall, you should know this car took me about 2 hours to complete because I've made it during the time he was in his kindergarten and I wanted to surprise him. So it is a very fast custom car that I've made, and I didn't take extra time for aesthetics because it really doesn't matter for him. Now I found some interior parts here that I'm going to use. It belonged to Hot Wheels Chevy C10 truck, and it fits very well after some trimming. And of course I'm going to paint it in some black color before the final assembly. The suspension is working nicely, and I think I'm about to move to the next step, which is adding the flatbed at the back. So here's the next step. Now I'm going to use this plastic leather that I've taken from a fire truck, and on it I'm going to stick the wooden piece that will be the flatbed of this truck. I'm going to add this plastic leather that I've taken from a fire truck, and I have to level it down a little bit, and then I will use my hot glue, because I've taken in consider that this car is going to be used by a 4-year-old child, and he will probably drop this car to the ground a few times, so I have to make sure that he will never break this car. So the best results are going to be by using hot glue rather than my epoxy glue. Now I'm going to use this Dremel in order to cut some channels in the wooden piece that I'm using. And that is because I want this part to be as realistic as I can. So in order to create this looks of wooden planks at the back, I'm cutting channels and I'm going to highlight the gaps with some black color. Now I've decided to add extra part here, and I've made this bar made of steel, but then I've decided that this truck looks better without it, so I've removed it eventually. I'm going to cover the entire truck with this thick and very strong paint. I'm using nail polish, and the reason for that is that I don't want this car to have paint chips during the time that my son will use this truck. So right after finishing coating this truck with this paint, I will use white basic color and then yellow, and then I will add some rust and weathering effects. Now here's the truck after I gave it to my son. As you see, I've added this fuel trailer at the back, and the overall looks of this truck is very nice. I didn't have time to add windows, but maybe I will do it in the future to come. The suspension is working nicely, and I've painted the wheels in some brown color as if this truck was traveling through mud. So here's my son playing with his new favorite truck, and I would like to say thank you for watching this video today, although it was a very simple custom car that I've made for my son. The next video is going to be something that I've made for a friend of mine, and it is another video that I've managed to photo shoot right before my bicycle crash. So in the meantime, I would like to say thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.